One of the things I've also seen you do is I think you're very intuitive to making sure that all of the employees on your team, you have very specific things that you're working towards to really bring more cohesiveness and camaraderie together.
One of my passions is I see United Ag as a business where I'm running it as a spiritual practice in a way. And by spiritual, I don't mean religious. I mean spiritual in the sense of the human spiritual part of it. So when you're looking at our employee, and I love to, before pre-COVID, I used to say that I can look at all our employees and do their performance review and I'll be better than their supervisors. The reason for that is I really, this is my passion. I get joy out of this, where I spend a lot of time trying to understand and think through what skills do they bring, what are their strengths, what can we do to take them to the next level. In fact, sometimes I spend more time on it than the individual themselves because they don't understand their own skills and what they can do, right? So that's my passion. So I spend a lot of time. My performance reviews are extremely very different than the usual performance reviews. I don't have cookie cutter answers. One of my questions I love to ask is, does this bring you joy? Is working at United bring you joy? And when I sit down with them, it's like, is it 10%, 20%, 80%? What percent joy? And when they tell me it's less than 50%, I know I've failed them, because if somebody is not enjoying what they do, then I have failed as a leader. There's something missing. So then I try to align what brings you joy and how can then we use United Ag to bring you that joy, and how do we bridge that gap. So I want everybody at United Ag to enjoy what they're doing. If they're not, some of them, maybe United Ag is not a place for them, but for people who are at United Ag, I want them to feel fulfilled. I want them to feel joyful coming into work and really kind of be passionate about what we do, because we do something that's bigger than just providing health insurance and what we do. It's something bigger than who we are. And if we do understand that, there's certain kind of energy and joy that we bring to our jobs. And I feel United Ag is a family to me. Earlier on, you were saying you live and breathe what you do. I do that too. And the reason is because I feel I'm living with my family. This is my family. And I just want to take it to the next level with all of us together.
Well, that's amazing. I mean, talking about the growth that you brought up, it sounds like you already are taking it to the next level.
Yes.
And you're expanding outside into other states, and that is going to be the future. And are you thinking that this is something that, you'll be able to continue to do and instill in the next level of leaders, right? Because I'm assuming that you're doing this methodology because you want people to rise to the occasion,
right,
and also manage their teams in the same way that you manage your team.
Right. Yeah. Everybody, I think to understand this, what we are doing, the business as a spiritual practice, what it means is, even when you're looking at your meetings, how you lead your team, how you take care of all your employees, how family should be coming first for our employees, and what does that mean? And how does that come back to United Ag, and what does that all look like together, and how does that impact your productivity, right? All these different steps that you have to balance and make it all work. And it's a constant everyday reminder, and you're looking at it through that lens and testing out your decisions and training others to do that. Because you're right, as we grow and as we expand, and I have a feeling the sky's the limit for us, because we've tripled in size, and I'm sure we'll triple in size again, because when you do right by the people, there's no way you will not succeed. We have to succeed. I mean, that's a given. And to do that, all of us have to be stepping up. So we do make sure that's our goal, to take all of us together. And when I think of United Ag and what's happening, I don't think it's not me. I don't think it's me. It is all of us together. If it was just me, I don't think we would have had the success. So it's all of us having the same passion, putting in the same energy that we do together. That's why United Ag is what it is today. It's not a one man at the top doing it, or one female at the top doing it, or not our executive team, or not our supervisors. Each one of us together is taking it to the next level. And that's how we always say, when you think titles and stuff, sometimes you have to remember, oh, hold on, what's my title? Because within your titles are for people outside at United Ag. Within United Ag, we're all the same, and we're all taking it to the next level.